Okay, so for those of you who don't know us, my name is Shayla. This is Taylor. We're Naida's best friends. We wrote this speech down so we wouldn't forget anything. But I'm the matron. She's a maid of honor. We're sharing it. But so we really just want to start out by thanking you two for letting us be a part of everything because we love you so much. So it really amazes me how fast time has gone. I mean, it's been 10 years since we became best friends. So I would have to say the three of us have really gone through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows together. We probably know more about each other than anybody should, or actually more than we should. and that's okay because we never pass judgment with each other, or at least we try not to. But Neida has been by Taylor and I's side through everything, no matter what. We could call her and she would be there the next day. And we would do the same for her every time. We couldn't have asked, for a better friend in Neida. And Ronnie, we love you too, but but we didn't know you too well before we met Neida. But I can tell you that you are truly the perfect fit for her. I've never seen her as happy as I have then with you. She's the same person she always has been, but even better with you by her side. And you quickly became one of our best friends, and all of Naida's friends, you joined in so quickly, and we couldn't even have you without us. So you're so smart, so kind, one of the smartest people I know. And you guys balance each other out so perfectly, and we wouldn't have it any other way. And we're so happy that you found her and she found you. So basically what we did, so I texted them both, asked them to send me 3 things, their favorite things about each other. They both sent me 4. I don't know why. But I'm starting with Naida's responses. So her first response was Ronnie's patience, especially with her. Because she admitted that she can be a little hard to handle at times. And if you know Neida, you know that can sometimes be true. But that's what we love about her. So. The second thing was basically that he's her complete opposite, but they complement each other so perfectly. They bring out the best in each other, which is exactly what everyone loves about y'all. And then number 3, his positivity and how he brings a light to every situation, and he never lets her think the worst and is always hoping for the best. And then number 4, her favorite thing, she loves his laugh. The way he throws his head back and laughs like he's a little kid, that's her favorite thing. Okay, moving on to Ronnie's responses. So number 1 was her passion. She knows exactly what she wants and she fights hard for it. And this is when his patience comes in. But she's intelligent and she can easily learn to do anything that she wants to do as long as she puts her mind to it. How friendly she is, and she can make and be best friends with anyone instantly, as we all know. That's why there's 300 people here. And number 4, how beautiful she is, inside and out, of course. All right, Taylor.
All right. Those were all the good things. Just kidding. Just kidding. We would also like to thank the Topol and Garcia families for raising these wonderful smart, independent, beautiful friends of ours. Both Ronnie and Neida have been witness to amazing marriages growing up and all the dedication that it takes. They've seen how hard that you have to work at it and how much blessings come out of it. I think this is why they never gave up on each other. As some of you may know and some of you might not know, they found each other in our high school hallways back in the day. They dated for a brief time, and both of them will take claim for seeing each other first. But we won't get into that today. They went their separate ways for a while, and they came back when the timing was right. And one of them, who I won't mention who, might have run down 6th Street for the other one a time or two, just to find the other one. It has been such a joy watching them build their life together and grow up together, and we're so extremely proud of them and how far they've come in their life so far and how much they've accomplished. We can't wait to be a part of their future and have them back in Dallas with us, all of our friends over here. We're so excited. We love you. Sorry, Houston friends, we'll come visit. We love you both more than you can imagine, and we just want to leave you with this blessing. Ronnie and Neida Topol, marriage is the joining of two people, the union of two hearts into one. It lives on the love you give each other, and it never grows old, but it thrives on the joy of each new day. Marriage is love. May you always be blessed in your hearts with the wonder of this very special day and all the love that you feel around you. May you always be able to talk things over, to confide in each other, to laugh with each other, to enjoy life together, and to share the moments of quiet and peace when the day is done. May you be blessed with a lifetime of happiness together as one. We love you. To the Topals.
You want to get really close to it. Ladies, you did amazing. All right. Well, good evening. Like the ladies said, we'd like to thank our parents, both the Topals and Garcias. Having been through a wedding before, I know how much work and hard effort goes into putting these together, and I really appreciate it. It has definitely paid off, and I can tell everyone's having a fantastic time. For those that don't know me, my name is Jimmy. I'm Ronnie's brother and the best man, yes. Well, so having spent my whole life with my brother, we're only 2 years apart. So growing up, when we were really little, we had similar personalities in that we would both just cause terror and basically feel the adrenaline rush of running from our dad. And that always worked out well for me because I was older and faster, and my dad could only really catch one of us, so I just needed to be faster than him. And so as we got older, the personalities started to separate. I was the shy, more responsible one. Ronnie was the nerdier, more free-spirited one. I used to come up to his room, and I'd say, "Hey, Ronnie, let's go play outside. Let's go do something." And he would be putting together brackets. Think of March Madness bracket, but nothing to do with March Madness or anything cool like that. He would put together lists of characters or teams or whatever, and then he would play out the games in his mind to find a winner for fun. Who does this? So later on, that morphed. It was my sophomore year in college. Ronnie would have been a senior. So he had the free summer to himself. I was working in middle of nowhere, West Texas. I finally get home one summer. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Ronnie's walking around the house in his boxers. That's it. I was like, Ronnie, what have you been doing all summer? He's like, bro, I learned magic and how to play the drums. But he was really good at it. So Neida, that's where you come in. You are so caring and passionate. Passionate is probably the biggest describing word. And you know exactly how to take that brain of his and focus on what's important. And you two are just the perfect pair. You know, you bring Ronnie up, you get him excited, you get him passionate, and Ronnie brings you down when you need to. And tell you not to get so worked up. But you two together, you guys are going to accomplish incredible things. So now I'll end off on a quote from Harry Potter. They were very hard to find, but knowing them, it was very fitting. But life is always going to give you challenges. Wait, this isn't the quote. Let me start off real quick. Life is always going to give you challenges, but as long as you lean on each other and encourage each other, and then follow the wise words of Albus Dumbledore, and that happiness can be found in even the darkest of times when one only remembers to turn on the light. So as long as you have each other, hold each other, and be each other's light, you can make through anything. So cheers.